super excited to announce that today's video is sponsored by Shut Eye. I will talk about them a little bit later on in the video, so stay tuned.
Morning, you guys. I look rough. But we're gonna try to fix that. I'm filming a little morning in my life this morning, so as you guys saw, I literally just laid in bed for like 30 minutes on my phone. I know that's like a bad habit, but I don't know, it just is very relaxing for me in the morning. And then I made my bed and just made some coffee, and I'm gonna take care of this rat's nest that I call hair. It's literally so greasy and so tangled because I wore it in a bun last night. And then I'm gonna have myself a chill rest of the morning, but figured I would take you guys along with me. If you're not subscribed around here, you should subscribe down below, stick around. My name is Hannah, I live in New York City, so lots of New York City content. I'm not doing Vlogmas this year because I do work a full-time job and YouTube, and I'm also a part-time MBA student, so I just like don't have time for Vlogmas this year, but maybe next year when things are a little bit more settled down, that could be fun to do. But I just wanted to intro this video and say hello or welcome back. This is my saving grace on greasy hair days. Now that I brushed my teeth and did my skincare, I just washed my face, put lotion on. I need coffee to wake up. I literally think that I'm addicted to caffeine, and therefore it's just a necessity. I had to do 2 single espresso pods this morning because I ordered new pods from Nespresso because I'm literally running out. I don't have that many left. You can't see that. I only have like 2 rows left. And I ordered them, but the shipping keeps getting delayed and it's actually really frustrating, so I might just call Nespresso and see if I can cancel that order and then go to the store and pick it up. Me ordering them online was just me being lazy, but I really do need more coffee pods soon, and I don't know if I can risk the shipping just keep getting delayed. So that's where we're at with the coffee, but I'm gonna make a little oat milk latte this morning. So I just brewed up the coffee, I let it sit for a little bit to cool off. Now I need to fill this with ice and oat milk. I've been experimenting with different oat milks because I'm on an oat milk kick lately, and this one I think is from Trader Joe's, and I actually really like it. It's a little bit more watery than I would like, but it's good nonetheless, so I've been using it in my coffee in the morning and for smoothies and other things. So I'm just gonna put some oat milk in there and then pour the coffee in. I'm also gonna put some not me spilling the coffee everywhere. All on my foot, on the carpet. Love this for me. Okay, I'm gonna start off my morning in this corner this morning because I want to finish this book. I have like 100 pages left, I think. It's the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. Honestly, this book kind of dragged for a very long time, but the ending just got really juicy and exciting, and I didn't have really time to read it last night because my boyfriend came over and we were watching The Bachelor. I made him watch it with me. I wasn't feeling good yesterday at all. I had like a 24-hour bug or something of that sort, and I'm not convinced that I'm fully over it today either, so I'm going to take it easy. But I tested negative for COVID. I tested negative for the flu. I'm still waiting on my PCR results for COVID, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna be negative because I woke up this morning feeling fine. But I had like a really weird 24-hour bug and like the worst headache I possibly could have, and just like couldn't shake it. So he came over and like hung out with me last night and we watched The Bachelor. but the whole point was I didn't get the chance to finish this last night. So we're gonna start the morning in this little corner, reading that book, drinking my coffee. I'm gonna go to taste test since I spilled the majority of it on the floor. That was really dramatic. It was like a splash that went on the floor, but this is really good. Alright, anyways, like I said, I was sick yesterday. I tried to film this yesterday and literally could not get out of bed until like 11:30, and my whole body was just like literally shutting down on me. I can tell when I like am sick versus when I just like don't feel kind of good, and yesterday I was like sick, like my body was just not having it and I felt so gross. So needless to say, the morning routine did not happen, and so we're filming it a little bit today. My morning routines kind of vary depending on the morning. I don't really have a set specific morning routine just because my life can be kind of chaotic sometimes. Sometimes my boyfriend spends the night here, sometimes I spend the night in Williamsburg, sometimes I have work, sometimes I don't have work. It honestly just really depends on the day, so my morning routine is kind of up in the air, which I know a lot of people say is bad because morning routines and night routines are very crucial for like your mental health and honestly just your sanity and getting your life together and like kind of keeping your life very structured, but it just doesn't work that way for me. But I try to keep it like semi-consistent, so like things I do every morning are wash my face, brush my teeth, make coffee, and then kind of relax in the morning. I don't really get my day started until like 11:30. It's actually 10:52 right now, so it's almost 11, but that's just kind of how my morning routines go. Like I said, not really a set one, but it works for me, and I don't think you really need to have a set structured routine. If you're the type of person that has a really great structured set morning routine, I give you so much props because I don't know how you do that, because I could personally never do that. Like people that get up in the morning and like do a devotional or a journal and then have tea and then meditate and then write a list of things to do and then work out, like that is just a lot for me to do in the morning, and I'm not a morning person, so that's not gonna happen for me. But at least I'm self-aware, you know. So if you do that stuff, I give you props, but it's just not gonna happen for me like ever. I've tried, it fails pretty epically, and it's just, I'd rather have a set night routine than a morning routine personally. But anyways, other news. Oh, I've talked about previously in vlogs that I've been like having a really hard time sleeping lately just because some like weird things have been happening in my apartment with like the bugs, and then just like random people like buzzing my door to get into the apartment building at like 4 a.m, which I'm sure it was probably just someone that it was either an accident, someone that is like on drugs. I live in New York. I'm sorry if that offends anyone, but it does happen. Someone that's homeless, something of that sort, and it was just like a one-time thing, but it does kind of just like freak me out now. So I don't know, I've been having a hard time sleeping lately, so I've been trying to like think of different ways to help me fall asleep and stay asleep. I've tried falling asleep to a podcast. That kind of works because it feels like you're falling asleep with like friends. I've tried like falling asleep to a Netflix show because I like the lights and the sound, but it ends up waking me up in the middle of the night because the TV stays on and the light is really bright. A new thing that I've been trying out lately that's actually been working really well is sound machines, and luckily we have iPhones nowadays with apps that literally have sound machines on them, so you don't have to go and buy like a whole physical sound machine. So one app that I've been really obsessed with is Shut-Eye, and I actually want to thank Shut-Eye for sponsoring today's video because they've been an actual lifesaver when it comes to helping me find something that helps me sleep at night. So Shut-Eye is an app that has a multitude of things on it, but for me, I primarily use it for the sound machine noises. So I'm gonna put up on the screen what I'm doing here, but essentially at night I'll go into the app, I'll open it up, and I will go into nature sound and pick a sound to fall asleep at night. One sound that I've been really into is ocean waves. I also really like ceiling fan because I have a ceiling fan in my bedroom at home, and when it gets too cold to turn the ceiling fan on, I would like fall asleep to the sound of the ceiling fan noise. So I really like that one, and there are a few others on here. If you don't like falling asleep to nature sounds, they also have like guided sleep meditations on here. They have music on here that you can fall asleep to. They have soundscapes, which is a little bit more than just the normal like one-dimensional sound. They have like forest rain, heavy thunderstorm, ocean shore birds, so on and so forth. So this is something that honestly has been very helpful for me because I cannot fall asleep when it's quiet outside. I think that New York has like ruined my brain because before I had no issues with it and I actually needed it to be quiet in order to fall asleep at night, but since moving to New York and when things are constantly loud and you don't really ever have peace and quiet, I cannot fall asleep to peace and quiet. So this app has been a lifesaver for me. I'm going to leave a link to it down below so that you guys can download it. I also have a little promotion for you guys, so I'm going to leave all that down in the description below. You should go check it out. Thank you again, Shut-Eye, for sponsoring today's video. You guys have been an actual lifesaver. I quite literally use your app like every single night just because I don't know, I just cannot sleep in silence anymore. It's one of the downfalls, but this has been a lifesaver and I'm so glad that I found you guys. So thank you again.
Now to finish off this book so I can start a new one. We officially finished the book. I gave it like 3.8 stars on Goodreads. I gave it 4 on Goodreads because you can't specify the ratings. I wish they would let you do that. Maybe that'll be a future update. But I gave it like 3.8 stars in my opinion. It was good. It was an easy read. It like wasn't my favorite book, but it was different than what I'd been reading recently. So I would recommend it if you guys just want like something fun and different. Slight trigger warning to like sexual assault and self-harm scattered throughout the book. It doesn't go into too much detail about it, but there are some instances, so I just want to like give you a heads up there, but would recommend, and I'm glad to be done with it so I can move on to the next one. Now that I finished reading the book, I'm gonna make myself some breakfast, but at this point it's kind of lunch. I've gotten in this bad habit of not really eating breakfast lately, even though breakfast is like my favorite meal. It's just because I've been waking up between like 9:30 and 10:30, and then by the time I like drink my coffee and chill out, it's pretty much noon by the time I go to make breakfast, so it turns into like more of a lunch situation. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and make some eggs with toast. That just sounds like really good right now. And I haven't had time to go to the store to get avocados. I went on Monday to Trader Joe's, and Trader Joe's was like completely empty in the East Village, which I've never seen it so empty. It was insane. I guess it was just people doing grocery shopping after getting back from the holidays. And then I was sick yesterday, so no avocado toast today, but I still think I'm gonna make like a little toast and egg situation. So I will do a little montage clip of that here. Here's a little breakfast situation. We have buttered toast, peanut butter toast. I made some eggs with everything but the bagel seasoning, watching some vlogs. Vlogmas started today, so I already have like literally 10 vlogs in my subscription feed. So I get to binge those all day, which is really nice. And I'll probably have a banana with some fruit. I know they look a little bit brown. I literally just got them on Monday, but the Amazon Fresh person that picked out like the most ripe bananas. So they're already like ready to be frozen. And a big glass of water since I had coffee this morning. So this is a little breakfast situation. I am gonna go ahead and end this vlog here and eat breakfast and watch some YouTube just because I need to get my day started. I have a lot of emails that I need to respond to, and I'm gonna start a new vlog after this one of a little day of my life in New York City. I have some errands to run, lots of life updates to talk about and stuff like that. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I know it was kind of short and I know it was kind of like not typical vlog content, but I've been meaning to film like a winter morning routine, so I figured this would be fun to just kind of take you guys through what a typical morning in my life looks like. Like I mentioned, it's kind of different every day, so I can't really film like a everyday morning routine, but it's as good as it's gonna get. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.